Picture this. You're at a cliff's edge, heart racing, about to share a hidden fear or failure. It feels like jumping without a parachute. Scary, right? Welcome to the Wisdom Tooth, where we uncover life-changing truths. Today, we're diving into why vulnerability, that thing we dodge, is your greatest strength. Since childhood, we're told strength means being unbreakable, like a superhero. Society says hide your flaws, bury doubts, never show weakness. But here's the truth. Invulnerability's a myth, a trap. It keeps us stuck, pretending to be perfect. Pretending we're untouchable builds walls around us. They might block pain, but they also shut out connection, growth, everything real. It's like living in a prison of your own making. Faking it gets exhausting. If invulnerability's a trap, why do we avoid vulnerability? Let's unpack why it feels so intimidating. Nobody wakes up thinking, let's be vulnerable today. It's like stepping into a spotlight, flaws exposed. Admitting you're struggling feels risky. Judgment or rejection could follow. Our brains are wired to avoid that kind of exposure. So we hide, saying, I'm fine, when we're crumbling inside. But hiding isolates us, fueling anxiety. Brené Brown's research shows this leads to loneliness, even burnout. Faking it lies to everyone, including ourselves. But what if we've got vulnerability all wrong? Let's explore what it really means and why it's powerful. Vulnerability isn't oversharing or public tears. It's the courage to be you, flaws and all. Think telling your boss, I messed up, or a friend, I'm struggling. It's raw, honest, and universally human. We all crave being seen for who we are. When you share your truth, others feel safe to open up. It's a spark that lights trust and connection. That's where vulnerability's magic really shines. That spark builds bridges between hearts. Let's see how vulnerability creates life-changing connections. Think of a time a friend shared a fear or struggle. Did you judge them? Probably not. You felt closer. UC Berkeley's research says vulnerability deepens relationships. It's trust in action. Your honesty lets others be real too. It's a domino effect, making you feel less alone. Recall a moment someone's truth touched you. That's the connection vulnerability builds. Vulnerability's not just about feelings. It's science. Let's dive into why it's a real strength. Vulnerability's a power move for your brain. A 2018 study says showing uncertainty makes you authentic, trustworthy. It cuts stress hormones like cortisol. Being real is good for your head. Stop pretending, and you save energy. Expressing emotions reduces stress, builds resilience. It's like your brain gets a break from the facade. Science says vulnerability makes you stronger. Now, let's take this to work. How does vulnerability make you a better leader? Picture a boss who never admits mistakes. Sounds strong. Nope. Leaders saying, I don't know. Let's figure it out. Inspire loyalty. A 2019 study shows this boosts team performance. Vulnerability's pure courage. When leaders are real, teams feel safe to share ideas. This openness sparks creativity, innovation. Imagine a workplace where mistakes are lessons. That's the power of vulnerable leadership. But vulnerability isn't all rosy. Let's talk about the risks and why they're worth it. Opening up feels like crossing a shaky bridge. You share a struggle, and someone might judge or ignore you. I once told a friend I was overwhelmed, and they brushed it off. That rejection stings, and it's why we hold back. But hiding your truth keeps you stuck, not safe. Science says social rejection hurts like a punch. Avoiding vulnerability feels easier, but it robs you of growth, connection, The real loss is never being seen. Those risks are tough, but the rewards are bigger. Let's see how vulnerability pays off. Share your truth, and you build bridges to others. A 2020 Harvard study says vulnerable teams innovate faster. These connections become your support, your lifeline. Vulnerability creates trust, not chaos. Every vulnerable moment strengthens you. Like a muscle, you grow more resilient, bolder. Safe spaces let ideas flourish. Vulnerability transforms you and your relationships. Now, how do you embrace healthy vulnerability? Let's explore steps for positive change. Healthy vulnerability means sharing wisely, not recklessly. Tell a trusted friend you're nervous about something small. It's about building trust, not exposing everything. Choose moments that spark growth. See mistakes as lessons. Say, I learned something. Be kind to yourself, like a friend would. Share with safe people. Set boundaries. Healthy vulnerability fuels connection, strength. You're ready for healthy vulnerability. Here's your final push to own it. Next time you want to hide, pause and think. What if I'm real? Share a small truth with someone safe. Vulnerability is your courage, your strength. Be you. It changes everything. That's our dive into vulnerability's power. Hit like, subscribe, tap the bell for more wisdom tooth truths. Share a time vulnerability changed you below. Keep seeking wisdom. Stay real.